Hello and welcome to episode 481 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple, actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about what I call the nice to have objection, why people say lovely things about your offering, but they don't actually buy it. Why is that? And I'm sure this has happened to you before. You speak to, particularly friends and family, of course, they'll say encouraging things to you. Oh, that's a great idea. That's wonderful. But nobody wants to pay for it. The problem is, quite simply, they don't see the value in it. So they don't have your offering right now, and they don't see the value in having it and the detriment of them not having it. And this is for you to paint the picture for them. What's the ROI, the return on investment, or what's the point, what's the return, however you want to call it? How am I better off for having your offering versus now, when by definition, I don't have your offering? What will I get versus what I'm not getting right now? You're not pointing this out either at all or sufficiently in the conversations you're having, and that's why you're getting the nice to have objection. If you can be really clear with people and say, well, with a clear sales message, you can accelerate your time to sales, accelerate the conversation that you're having because people get it, and you can increase your sales by anything from 10 to 40% or more. That's attractive. I want to know more about that. That's interesting. If I say, a clear sales message just helps you to explain what you're doing easier, it's not as compelling. So, I don't have a clear sales message right now and seems okay, and I don't really see a negligible difference to having one, and there we go. So you tend to get the nice to have objection because people don't see the value. It's up to you to communicate the value. By value, I don't necessarily mean the financial value of what you do, the financial return. But of course, if there is one, then that's high up there on the list because it's one of the most compelling things you can have. That's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 482, I'm going to talk about how clear sales message saved my own business. It saved my own business. I was my first client for clear sales message in a way. I'll explain all about that in tomorrow's episode and kind of where this clear sales message story came from. And maybe there'll be some good insights in there for you that you can take away. Not maybe, definitely there will be. Have more confidence, James. Okay, James, I will do. Right, as I lose my mind, that's it for this episode. Thank you for listening and watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another interesting edition of the Daily Sales Message.